Going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be going over a couple stocks that I've traded throughout the week, and these stocks are going to be the best trades that I've took, the best setups, the best P&L, whatever you want to call it. But these are the best trades that I've took this week. And to begin with, we know this week has been a hugely volatile week, and the volatility, and there has been so much opportunity, short and long, whatever way you want to take it. But one thing you cannot deny is this week was a week for making a lot of money or possibly losing a lot of money. So that's why we came in with strategies. We've came in with plans and we just hammered it. So if we take a look at BA, I took a trade Monday, as you can see right here. Here's Monday. I'm gonna zoom into this real quick. We can see we have a support level on BA. So this is gonna start. This is how I usually look at my morning watch list. So I start off by putting morning pre-market resistance and support levels. So support level, resistance level on BA. And why was this a support level? Is because it is where it's a level that bounced off not only once but twice. So now if I try to put my line over here on this level, you can see it only bounced once here, well, twice here. But as you can see, these wicks, these are little these are candles with no volume, you can say. So that's why we had our support line in this level. Taking a look at my trade on BA. So now we took a position on BA at 145 whole number. Now, why did I take this trade? Was because BA, as you can see, tried to break out of its right here, its resistance. It had a resistance. It got rejected. It was starting to gather in buyers, buyers, buyers. Then they started going long right here, and it went up $1. Whoever didn't take out their position got shook out. Everyone had to sell their shares, and then the short sellers came in with even more selling pressure to the downside. So once we had this rejection here, it broke down from its support. It broke down from its support level and then started consolidating, as you can see right here, around 145. So it came down. It got rejected by 145 level. It opened up with a new candle, tried to go up. It did not. It could not. It did not have enough momentum to the upside. And as you can see, this is where volume drops right here in this level. You see this? So we get boom right here. We get a barrier, and this is where it's at. So we get a barrier, and then as you can see, we get a new opening candle. Well, once we get this rejection, this is where I took a position. I noticed I started watching level 2 time and sales. Noticed short sellers came in, and that I was anticipating them to hold it down. I had my stop loss up here. Had a huge drop, huge drop, huge drop. I ended up taking a partial around here. I took it near the bottom at like 141.65 roughly. And then, but it came down, got rejected, and immediately had a huge spike up that I did not anticipate and that I did not want to hold through. So it ended up taking out some of my profits, but I finished that trade a little more than $400. And if you guys want to check out that trade, that will be on Monday's video. So if you guys go back 1 week, 5 days, look at Monday's video, you'll see that trade right there in that video. So taking a look at my next trade, we took BABA on Wednesday. So if we go BABA Wednesday, so we're gonna put BABA right there. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, as you can see. So okay, here comes my levels. So we had a support level, resistance level. This level you don't really have to pay attention to it. This is from previous day going into this day. So We also had this line. It doesn't really matter. That line isn't really important. But as you can see, when we opened, we got we immediately came to the downside. We bounced off of its support level at 175.30. Um, why is it not at whole number at 175? As you can see, there's only one rejection and only two wicks right here. But at 175.30, you can see more like consolidation in this area, and that's why I placed it there. We could have had a second level right here at 175. We could have just put this as a second support level, but this in this case ended up bouncing exactly on 175.30. It ended up breaking out of its pre-market resistance that it had trouble. It came up, came back down, and then came right back up to this level. Um, the first consolidation was right here. This would have been a nice entry. I missed it though. I was looking at another stock. Um, happens, we move on and look for another consolidation. So now getting into my trade. Um, we're gonna pull up Wednesdays also on SPY, so I can just give you a little more in depth on why I took this trade. So this is SPY right here. SPY. I mean, after this consolidation, and I noticed that it held over my previous level from the previous days. It broke out. It created a new resistance in this right here. Created a new resistance. This is where most of the action was. It came down, bounced off a 178 level. So this was an anticipation of a move to the upside after it had a big rejection of a whole number. I was anticipating a move up and over 179 and a retest of 179.27. So I took a position at 189.97. So I took it 3 cents before this. I had about a 50-cent stop, so I was risking only to here. Reason being I did not risk to here was this was a scalp. This was an anticipation of a move higher with the SPY. So as you can see, the SPY also came down, created a wick, created a doji, broke out of its doji, and had to push up. Came back, got rejected, and then this also started going up parabolically. So, but this move right here is this move. This move right here is this move right here, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. So we had a move up and over, anticipated a breakout of SPY's resistance. We end up getting it once my alert was triggered. I took a position, had my risk set up, and then ended up selling at 150.50. So I sold this literally almost at the dead top, or I think I sold it at 170.72 or around there, but I took 3/4 of my partial. So now this is where it went. So then it ended up coming back down, taking some of my profits, and I ended up getting out for the rest of my shares. Finished that trade, Baba, $355 in profit. And we also have a trade on Baba Thursday. So that was that. So this is Friday, this is Thursday. Okay. So now, as you can see, mostly my strategies are support and resistance from pre-market, and I'm anticipating levels being broken out of, and not only anticipating, but I'm waiting for confirmation on SPY. Look a lot on SPY and I look a lot on volume, so this is what helps me a lot. It doesn't necessarily have to help you, but this is what helps me. So we're gonna zoom into SPY over here. And then here's Baba. Baba Thursday, we're gonna zoom into it. Had a support level right here. Can zoom out a little bit. So we had a support level here. Why support level? Because it bounced from here. It also had some consolidation wicks over here, and then had a lot of consolidation wicks over here. And then I also put a level up here. So as you can see, this day was a little more choppy in the pre-market session. So now once we had a market open, as you can see, where did it bounce off of? Our pre-market support. Boom. This is just like the other day. Okay, so it's a textbook play. It's a bounce off of support, and now we're anticipating a move up and over the resistance. Okay, so now we waited for our consolidation, just like I waited for the other day. Waited for the consolidation, and I took a position at Baba Thursday. All right, Baba Thursday took a position at 180 and had a risk 30 cents. 30 cents on a $180 stock. Where do you get a where do you get a move that you're only risking 30 cents on Baba? If you've taken a position on Baba with 30-cent risk, which is not really it's not really common, right? It's more like 50 cents to 75. It's like not usually a dollar, but um crazy, 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 crazy. So I had my stop loss in this level. I took my position and I ended up taking my 3/4 partial around this area. How dumb is that? So we have the most perfect trade on, but what's the point if you can't manage it well, right? So it ended up going 10 to 1, 10 to 1 on my risk. But took my 3/4 partial, let some shares ride, ended up selling. Had my stop loss here, right here. I moved my stop back up, and it got shook out right here, and then let this whole entire move. But look, that wasn't the bad thing. That was not a bad thing. So I sold, yeah, okay, I sold early, right? But I took more positions after. I took more positions after on Baba, and I scored on it. So instead of dwelling on, hey, look, I had the most perfect trade, and I just let it go. I let $3-4 go. I let $3,000-4,000 go, whatever. I just looked for more trades. What can I do about it? I mean, either oh yeah, I can dwell about it, but then I'm gonna get into a framework of scarcity, and in this framework of scarcity, I'm gonna be looking. I'm gonna be desperate. I'm gonna be looking for trades, and this is how you get into a trading chasing mentality. This is how you get into a chasing mentality. So I just okay, yeah, yeah, I sold this way too early, right? I took my partial way too early. But I have the eye for value, and I know I have the eye for value for good trades. I'm I'm not lucky for even taking that trade. That I'm not even lucky for taking that trade. This is a part of my setup. I waited for a consolidation. I did not chase. Now, if I chase and then I got the move after, ooh, that would have been gambling. But I waited for a consolidation, and I anticipating a move up and over 180. So I had my strategy placed. But I know I have the eye for value, and you probably have the eye for value too. So just keep your head up and then go on to the next trade. That's really all you can do, okay? So with that little mini lecture, I ended up selling this trade too soon. Sold for $157 profit. And also this correlated with my SPY. SPY had a breakout and boom, we had to move up and over. Also had its consolidation, like it's had a consolidation here. We were anticipating a move from SPY breaking out of its 236 level. We had our alert set up. We got it. We got into this position a little early. And then we just wrote it. Well, we tried to write it. Well, SPY did have a huge pullback. Maybe I didn't sell this like the dumbest as it's looking, but looking back at it now, it does look like I sold way too early, obviously. But that was that. Now taking a look at my last trade on BA, as you can see, most of my trades are support and resistance. Nothing extraordinary, and and it's just support and resistance, breakouts, breakdowns. I'm a breakout breakdown trader. So we're gonna pull up SPY, just like we always do. Oh, alrighty then, SPY. So we're gonna go right here. Boom, we got a level of support on SPY right here. We got a level of support on BA at 98 bucks. Okay, now one thing I've noticed was this is not really respecting $98. It every time it comes to this level, it does crack. And now I just want to see a confirmation with volume if this thing can't get up and over its resistance level. As you know, it had not much resistance. Now I had a support level over here that acted as a resistance right here, broke out, and it had trouble holding. So that's one thing I noticed at market open. It bounced, it had a continuation, it tried pulling back, it got bought up, it broke out of its resistance, and it came back up and over. And guess where? Got rejected by 102 whole number. Once again, whole numbers. So it got a rejection. Started tanking. Now, one thing you notice in all of my trades, I do not chase. I wait for a, excuse me, I wait for a pullback or I wait for a consolidation, and then I get it into the stock. So now where did it bounce off of? Boom, 98. So now now I have a vision. Now I have a plan. Now I'm just gonna execute. I don't even think when I'm trading and I'm in the flow, there's no thoughts. There's just doing, you know? This is what people when professional traders tell you that they you just got to act. You know, you just got to act. And then cuz the more you think about it, the more you're going to be like and oh, you missed the trade. Oh, and then you want to take it short right here on this consolidation. And then you get faked out, right? I mean, then you get spiked on. So, trade your plan and plan your trade. So, I planned my trade. I had $98 that I wanted short at. We got a rejection. Boom, perfect. We got a breakdown of this little mini consolidation right here. Perfect. So now got in at 98. Yeah, it came up a little. Okay, that's cool. Came up 10 cents. But then boom, 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 boom. Now I'm gonna tell you, I took 100 shares on this. Now I was sizing down. Um, I usually take 200 shares, but this day I was just trading 100 shares. It's a Friday. I don't want to put too much stress on myself, and I just want to finish the week green. I want to finish the week strong, and I want to finish the week green. So now I took 100 shares. Boom, 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 boom. Held it. This bar closed pretty close to its level, and where did it close? I mean, get rejected at 97 bucks. So it came back. It came back up. Got resisted. Got rejected. Only 20 cents. So now I knew if this was gonna consolidate and then come back over this, now I was gonna sell it. But now I was anticipating a break under $97. Boom! It cracked $97, and I just sold at 96. 96.55. 96.55. So my line's a little wrong. I took 3/4 of my trade. Boom. Took 3/4 of my trade. Started making a little money. Broke out. Broke out right here, and then just sold. I don't know where I sold exactly, but yep, that was that. And as you can see on SPY, what did it happen? What happened? We had a support level right here. A rejection came down. Consolidation. Anticipating a move down. So most of my trades are with SPY. Had a consolidation and then broke down. Yep. So those are my best trades this week. I'm finishing over the week more than $1,500 profit. It's been a fantastic week. I'm so blessed that I'm able to trade in my office every single day. And I just want to make content for you guys. And if there's any way that I can be better, make sure to leave it in the comments. Let me know if I suck at making videos. Let me know if I'm good or if there's anything I can work on. Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, leave a subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. And yep, this concludes this video. If you guys enjoyed, thumbs up. And till next time.